Good morning. Today is the 27th. Okay. And she conceived and bare a son, and said, God hath taken away my reproach. And she called his name Joseph, and said, The Lord shall add to me another son. Genesis 30:23 through 24. As the scriptures indicate, one meaning of the name Joseph is to add or to add to. Jacob's beloved wife Rachel, who had had such difficulty bearing children, was blessed with a son, a special son, one destined to change the course of history. Some scholars believe that the word Joseph comes from a word that means to gather. We learn later from the book of Genesis of Joseph's success in gathering his own family together. We learn more especially from the prophecies of Joseph about a latter-day seer by the name of Joseph, who would be directly involved in the final great work of the gathering of Israel. Joseph Smith, the choice seer, was called to restore the fullness of the gospel, to gather the elect from the four corners of the earth, and thereby to prepare the saints to stand upon Mount Zion in the great city of the New Jerusalem. Okay, so today is Moses 7, verses 29 through 38. Moses and, Enoch is still having a conversation with God, and basically, well, I'm going to read two verses because I want to talk about them. 29 and 30. And Enoch said unto the Lord, How is it that thou canst weep, seeing thou art holy, and from all eternity to all eternity? And were it possible that man could number the particles of the earth, yea, millions of earths like this, it would not be a beginning to the number of thy creations. And thy curtains are stretched out still, and yet thou art there, and thy bosom is there, and also thou art just, thou art merciful and kind forever. Who is it? Hey, you don't bang on my door like that. Who was it?
I didn't do it.
I know.
Can you fix my little phone?
Just chill for a minute. Just chill. So I wanted to read these. Basically, the conversation goes like this. Enoch asks the Lord, why are you... Enoch asks the Lord, the Lord's crying over the earth. And Enoch's saying, why are you crying? You have millions of worlds just like this, and millions of creations in each world. Why are you crying? Why are you're still here for this individual, this earth, this person, blah blah blah? And the Lord answers and says, this is the work. No, this is the workmanship of my hands. I love them, of course I love them, but the wickedness of thy brethren has never been greater. So for me personally, I liked those two verses because it's saying, God, you have infinite creations that you have created, that you care for and watch over. Why are you here for me? Why are you concerned about my little trial or my decisions here? And he's saying, because you're so distracting, could you not? Guys, I'm serious. I'll lock the door again.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on. The only note that it has here is for verses 32 through 35, and it's the dialogue between Enoch and the Lord. And the dialogue between Enoch and the Lord is a supreme example of the personal relationship between the Creator and his children. Though the Lord is God, yet he deigns to have a one-on-one communication with his sons and daughters. That is the purpose of mortality, to prepare the way for this eternal communion and everlasting presence in the realm of glory with father and son. The prophet Joseph Smith declared, "And seek the face of the Lord always, that in patience ye may possess your souls, and ye shall have eternal life." That in patience ye may possess your souls? That's an interesting phrase. One I want to look into. Anyway, the point being, he's there for you. And he cares. And he weeps. And he's going to do all he can to bring you home. All right.
Are you done yet?
That was Moses chapter 7, verses 29 through 38. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.